Alright, today we're going to be looking at the top 5 worst metahuman characters in Injustice 2 Mobile, and I think we all know who's going to be coming in at the number 1 spot. If you're not going to watch the entire video, just do me a favor, skip over to the number 1 spot. That's the entire purpose of the video. With that being said, I'm not going to make the intro too long. I just hope you guys have a wonderful day, stay safe and stay clean, and let's start the video. Alright, before we start, normally whenever I do the top 5 worst or top 5 best, I never consider silver characters because I don't feel like it's fair. But this time, there really isn't that many metahuman characters, and I think most of them are decent. And so this time, I am going to be counting silver characters just to make the list a little bit better. If I was to make it only golds, the number 4 and the number 5 spot would definitely not be that bad to be considered some of the worst characters. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and put silvers for this one video. So with that being said, let's start the video at number 5, which is going to be Silver Flash. Silver Flash does have a secret multiplier on his special 3, which is really good, and that's why he came in at number 5 and not higher. But at the end of the day, he's still a silver character, and his passive isn't really that great. What his passive does is whenever you tag him in, he gets extra fast attack chance for a limited time. And also the second part of his passive gives extra fast attack chance to the entire team. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I kind of feel like putting silver characters in this list is kind of cheating just because most silver characters don't really have that many things going on. But one thing that I will say about all the silver characters, including Silver Flash, is the fact that they are silver is really bad because you're not going to be able to get their gears off of raid drops, and building characters' gear sets takes a really long time. With that being said, let's move on to number 4, which is going to be Silver Scarecrow. The reason why Scarecrow is coming in at number 4 is exactly the same reason why Silver Flash came in at number 5. Silver Scarecrow does have a secret multiplier on his special 3. It's not that strong. I haven't seen many people do more damage with this character than with Silver Flash, so I'm going to put him a little bit worse than Silver Flash. But aside from that, his passive isn't really that great. What it does is whenever somebody tries to tag out, Silver Scarecrow will try to prevent them, and if he does do that, he has a chance of stunning them. I guess it is kind of annoying when opponents try to tag out, but at the same time, this passive just doesn't really do that much. I think it would be kind of a cool idea to make it so that the opponents suffer for trying to tag out. Maybe instead of trying to stun the opponent, because that happens very rarely, maybe apply dot damage to them. I think that would work a little bit better. Also, as a little side note, I don't really like the way that Scarecrow looks in this game. I do understand that he's supposed to be like an illusion of a monster because of his fear gas, but it's kind of funny because shouldn't everybody have a different fear? I don't know why everybody looks at Scarecrow exactly the same way. Maybe his gas makes people look at him exactly this way, but I feel like if his gas can make people look at anything, he could use this for something far more evil. I don't know, man. It just doesn't really make any sense to me. If somebody has any explanation, I would really love to know because I've always been confused about this. Anyways, let's move on to number 3, which is going to be Primal Swamp Thing. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about with this character, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, so over the last couple of weeks, we've kind of been making this joke about how Swamp Thing should be a legendary character because he's really overpowered. Now, 99% of people know that we're just joking. This character is really bad, but there is legitimately some people out there who are actually believing this. Like, there's people out there who send me screenshots of their Swamp Thing fully maxed out and fully build. And then there's some people telling me that I'm an idiot because I think that Swamp Thing should be a legendary, quote unquote. Again, it's just a joke. So, with that being said, yes, Swamp Thing is going to be coming in at number 3. He is a really bad character. Whenever he dies, he comes back to life. Big deal. I feel like if I can make any character have 40k health and maximum defense, they're not going to die in the first place, so this passive is completely useless, and Primal Swamp Thing doesn't have anything going on with his special abilities. They're all really boring and really suck at doing damage, and finally, Swamp Thing is one of the slowest characters in the entire game. Building a combo with this character is like watching paint dry, but believe it or not, this is not the worst Swamp Thing in the entire game. Moving on to number 2 is going to be Silver Swamp Thing. Alright, look, we all make jokes about Primal Swamp Thing being really bad, But I don't think we give Silver Swamp Thing enough shit, because this character is even worse. First of all, Silver character. If you want to build this character, you're gonna have to build up his gears. And I strongly recommend, don't build this character. It is a waste of gear material. It should be a crime. But also, this guy's special abilities are all completely shit. There's no secret multiplier, but his passive does make it so that after every single special ability, Silver Swamp Thing is going to be able to heal himself up. But here's the really big problem. You're going to have to heal yourself up while being in a hazard. So you're not just going to heal up like Atlantean Armored Aquaman would after using any special ability. You have to go to a specific spot in the map in order for you to heal up. And this hazard is not very big. But at the very least, if Silver Swamp Thing was to be built, he would be built as a tank. And again, all you gotta do, give him 40k health and max out his defense, and at the end of the day, even though he's probably not gonna die, at the very least, you do have his passive to rely on if you need a little bit of help. You know which character you can't even do that with? The number one spot, which is Cheetah. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm gonna go all in. I'm not even gonna edit anything, alright? First of all, a very long time ago, I made a video about how to build Cheetah, and it was just a funny video. I didn't actually show you how to build Cheetah. Well, actually, I kind of did. I basically told you not to use her, and it became a meme in my channel. For the next, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months, all I got was Cheetah messages. Cheetah, 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 24/7. And so now, I have an even deeper hate for this character. If you're a brand new subscriber, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but if you've been subscribed to me for like 6 months or 5 months, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, with that out of the way, I'm just gonna warn you right now, you should probably turn down the volume of the video, because now we're gonna look at why Cheetah is such a bad character, and I usually get mad whenever I talk about Cheetah, because she is fat garbage. Alright, so the main reason why Cheetah is such a bad character is because of her passive. Her passive gives her armor pierce for a certain amount of time after using one of her special abilities, but the problem is that after using one of your special abilities, it is not a good idea to start attacking the opponent right away. Usually after using one of your special abilities, you want to either block or swipe back and wait for the opponent to do their move before you start doing your move. So the armor pierce on this passive is completely useless. After using your special ability, you're either going to tag out or you're going to back up and wait for the opponent to do their move. And by the time that you start doing your moves, your armor pierce is going to be gone. And what makes this even crazier is that these have been the mechanics of the game ever since it released. So I don't know what the fuck NetherRealm was thinking making a passive like this. Also, what makes this even worse is that if you think about this for like 20 seconds, you would start to wonder, why didn't NetherRealm just put armor pierce on all of her special abilities in the first place? There's plenty of characters out there that do armor pierce on their special abilities 100% of the time. So this bitch is basically a complicated version of something that I could do for pretty much free, which is actually kind of funny because I had a conversation with my girlfriend and I used that exact same sentence, but I kind of meant that in a different way. Let's get back to Cheetah. The thing that makes this character even worse in my opinion is that getting shards for this character is off of the challenge game mode. And everybody knows that getting shards off the challenge game mode is not difficult, but it does take a while unless you want to spend a lot of gems. Which is just a slap in the face for a character like Cheetah. At the very least, put her in the campaign. For the 1% of people that want to build this character, don't make them wait that long to build a really shitty character. That's stupid. And finally, the icing on the shitty cake is that Cheetah looks like a furry. Nobody likes furries. I can honestly complain about this character all day long because there's so many things wrong with this character. But I'm gonna leave it right there because right now, I feel like Gordon Ramsay trying to find the fucking lamb sauce or yelling at one of those stupid ass chefs that serve raw food. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe and stay clean. And don't you fucking build Cheetah.